Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another showcase for you today in the Ultra Premier Cup, taking a look at Drifblim with Mamoswine and Venusaur. So Mamoswine, very interesting Pokemon in the Ultra Premier Cup. I battled it here and there in the Master League Premier Cup, but it's still not really common even in there. So I'm really excited to see how it plays out in the Ultra Premier Cup. As I said, I don't think I've ever battled it, and I've certainly never used it in the Ultra Premier Cup. So we'll take a look and see how it plays out. And this video might be a little bit more blurry than other ones, and that's just because that's the way it was submitted to me, so that's okay. Not really too much of a big deal. But anyway, in comes Excadrill. Excadrill is a great Pokemon. I really want to use one myself. I shellcasted a couple videos ever since it got Mudshot. I love it, and that takes Shadow Ball right to the face, so it does quite a bit of damage. We're going to see a Drill Run, which will KO for sure. So it does KO. And we're probably going to see a Farm Down. Yeah, we're definitely going to see a Farm Down from Mamoswine. Okay. So the thing about Mamoswine is it is really squishy. Should be pretty squishy, I think, right? But it could also dish out a lot of damage. So Stone Edge is coming out. That's definitely going to KO Charizard. That's not even a question. In comes Tangrowth. So Tangrowth can't take an Avalanche. And if it can, it would barely be able to take it. So we're going to see an Avalanche right now that will get the shield. And yeah, this is going to be a good game because Mamoswine honestly could double shield and go for another Avalanche, and that's going to be enough to KO the Tangrowth. So that's exactly what's going to happen. Tangrowth actually doesn't even get to another move. So this is just going to outright KO, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Did we even see Venusaur? I don't recall if we saw Venusaur that battle, but either way, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, Powder Snow is a powerful move, right? I mean, it got a buff a while ago, and it's just such a powerful move. We see it on several different Pokemon, including Alola Ninetales, so it's really not too surprising that Mamoswine could have some play. But let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. I do prefer other ice types, for example, Frostlass, or, well, I guess that would be for the Great League. Also, like, Alola Ninetales, I think, is amazing. But, you know, Mamoswine definitely is very powerful as well, so don't underestimate it if you battle it. I think it really is powerful. But we do see a shield from that Granbull, very nice. This Crunch will KO, but that's okay. As long as you pick up a shield, let it go, and bring in Venusaur. That's Charm, right? Yeah, it's Charm. Okay, so bringing in Venusaur. I think that Granbull should be in Frenzy Plant range. Okay, gonna go ahead and go for the Frenzy Plant. I would have overfarmed a little bit more, but just gonna go ahead and want to KO it. Totally fine. In comes Typhlosion. Pretty scary, but the Sludge Bomb is coming out, which will be neutral and will do quite a bit of damage to the Typhlosion. There we go. Not too bad. And there's no way they're going to be able to farm down, but they charged up. I don't know if they charged up enough for 2. I wasn't counting, but they may have. So Blast Bend will KO, totally fine. And now in comes, they did charge up enough for 2. In comes Mamoswine. Mamoswine does have to shield this, but I am curious if Mamoswine can farm down with Powder Snow. Oh, we do see a switch into Venusaur. Okay. Okay, so if Mamoswine can land one Avalanche, that will be huge. The Venusaur definitely going to go ahead and shield this. Venusaur will go for an attack. Mamoswine has to mirror the shield, and it should be able to reach an Avalanche before another Frenzy Plant comes out. I think that's going to be close. Oh, barely able to get to it. I swear that Venusaur just got to that Frenzy Plant. This is going to KO. There we go. And now, 1, 2... able to get to another Avalanche. Even though this is resisted, Mamoswine is going to be able to KO. So, yeah, Mamoswine, definitely a powerful Pokemon. It really is. It's really strong. It really is. It's such a good Pokemon. Especially, as I said, in the Master Premier Cup. This is the Ultra League Premier Cup, not used as often. I'm sure some people use it. Let me know if you've ever used Mamoswine yourself. I'm really curious to hear about it. But, okay. Going up against Empoleon, so we'll see how this plays out. Shadow Ball is going to be doing a lot, but at the same time, Hydro Cannon will be doing a lot. Icy Wind is double resisted, so we're likely not going to see an Icy Wind bait. Just going straight Shadow Ball. It's not worth the bait, I don't think, because if the Empoleon doesn't shield, that's really bad. They actually do shield, so would have been nice to bait, but obviously it's not really, I didn't think it was worth the call. So now we see an Icy Wind come out. So this Icy Wind couldn't make the Shadow Ball, might as well go for Icy Wind. It will debuff Empoleon, which is nice. So we're going to bring in Venusaur. So, okay, Venusaur is going to be able to take the Drill Peck. It could have taken it even if it wasn't debuffed, but it's definitely going to be able to take it now. So Drill Peck coming out, and going to go ahead and go straight Frenzy Plant. You know, again, I wasn't counting the Empoleon, so I don't know how far along it is in terms of energy, but it looks like they were close, so they do get to another move. But will the Venusaur shield? No. Going to hold the shields for that Mamoswine. And we do see a switch into Surfetched. Out comes Mamoswine. Mamoswine gonna be weak to it. It has to get off that avalanche as soon as possible. This is gonna be a tough battle. I don't know. Mamoswine does go ahead and shield. Totally fine. And it does get off that avalanche. This should be enough to KO. Surfetch is really squishy, so this should be enough. Yeah, it is. Okay. So in comes Empoleon. Empoleon is doing super effective damage as well. Unfortunately, Mamoswine does go down, and Venusaur does go down. So, good game, but unfortunately was not able to capitalize on it. Mamoswine was pretty much weak to all three Pokemon, so it's very difficult to win that game. But nice try. So, Drifblim into Galvantula. Okay. I don't like this matchup because of the Volt Switch and Discharge attacks. Obviously, it could be a bait as well. If this is a Discharge, that was a great catch. Could have been a bait. It was a bait, so nice bait by the opponent. But nice catch anyway. And it looks like Galvantula is staying in, and it is going to go ahead and be hit with this Frenzy Plant. We probably won't see a shield here. No shield. And Galvantula will go for another lunge. And Venusaur is just going to go ahead and allow it to go through. And, okay. Can Venusaur make another Frenzy Plant? Yes, they can. Okay. Going to be able to make another Frenzy Plant. And I know the Venusaur is debuffed. I don't know if it KOs. Oh, we're going to see a shield. Oh, yeah, that KOs. Okay, they were lower than I thought. Okay, but Dragonite comes in to farm down. In comes Mamoswine. This is what you want to see. Mamoswine absolutely. Probably just going to farm down. Shield farm down. Yeah. So we're going to see a shield against this Dragonite. And it's going to be a Dragon Claw, totally fine. And we're going to see a farm down from the Mamoswine. And what is going to come in? It is going to be that Venusaur. Okay, so Venusaur is going to be hit with a Stone Edge. It looks like obviously Avalanche is the way to go, but it looks like he clicked on Stone Edge before seeing what came in, just a blind click, which happens. I've done that before myself. Not a big deal. But either way, the Venusaur shields, and it will be hit with an Avalanche anyway, so that's huge. It doesn't one-shot, which is interesting. I thought it would have, but no, I guess not. Okay, and now we see Drifblim coming in, going to go ahead and shield. Looks like, okay, I mean, this Drifblim is trying to go for the Icy Wind. And it is able to get off the Icy Wind, which is going to be able to KO that Galvantula. Is that the last Pokemon? Yeah, it was. Okay, cool. So able to take that game. So very well done. Or very well played. I always say very well done, but I mean to say very well played. Well played. Either way, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and jump into, I think, the final game. I want to say this is the final game of the video. Thank you again for submitting it. I really do appreciate when each of you submit content to me. It means a lot to me. So Drifblim into Swampert. Okay. Okay, Earthquake and Sludge Wave are both non-existent when it comes to Drifblim. So obviously Hydro Cannon is the way to go, but we're going to see Icy Wind come out to at least debuff the Hydro Cannon and sneak it in an extra Hex. That is really huge. So the Hydro Cannon is going to come out now. And still does a good amount. Does a lot, actually. Another Hydro Cannon. Let's see if they go straight Shadow Ball this time, because an Icy Wind will not be enough to KO, but a Shadow Ball will. The Swampert might shield this. We'll have to see. They might call the bait, they might let it go, they might shield, and they do either call the bait or just let it go. In comes Dragonite. Can the Drifblim get to another Icy Wind? Barely not able to get to it, but that's what you love to see. Mamoswine. I mean, there's a lot of dragons in this format, right? So this Powder Snow doing a lot of damage. As I said, Mamoswine very powerful. In comes Venusaur. Venusaur and Dragonite, both weak to ice. Mamoswine is going to have a field day. Although you probably switch out after this. No, it looks like they're not switching out. The only reason I say that... Oh, they're switching out now, okay. Yeah, the reason I say switch out is because you don't really want Venusaur up against Dragonite, but Venusaur can hang with Venusaur, whereas Mamoswine does great against Dragonite. So yeah, I would have switched out as well. So Venusaur is going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Bomb. And the Sludge Bomb is going to connect, okay. And now we're seeing a Sludge Bomb coming in from the opponent. Just let it go. This is not going to KO, but even if it did, totally fine. You just farm down with Mamoswine. And looks like they're going to go for Frenzy Plant. I think I would have let their Venusaur take me out, to be honest, because I would have wanted to get a little bit of extra fun with Mamoswine instead of having the Dragonite get fun, but I don't think it matters. But we'll see. We'll see if it matters. I don't think it matters. No, it doesn't even matter. Not even close. Great games all around, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye.